Marie from Purple Sage Healthy Living. And this morning, it's morning here, I am going to a bookstore again. Actually, this is a book warehouse. They're having a 70% off sale. And yeah, we're going to check it out. It's a little bit smaller than the one that I tried to go to the last time. Anyway, may this message find you all blessed in mind, body, and spirit. It's going to be a little bumpy because I will be going through some country roads, but that's neither here nor there. Today I want to talk about who are you? A beautiful young lady I found some time ago while I was scrolling on Instagram. Her name is Brittany Nicole. And this is actually coming from something that she said, and it made me think. As women, I'm talking to the ladies now. As women, who are we? And she was at this event and talking to this lady, and she asked her who she was. And she proceeded to tell her things about herself. One of the things she said, I think, was a mother. And she told her, excuse me, she told her that was a role. That's not who you are. Man, that hit me like a ton of bricks. Because when you,
in a half mile, bear left toward South Carolina 183.
Okay, I got my navigation on, so y'all bear with me. One of the things that we often do when we're asked, you know, who we are, it's always associated.
183 Pickens.
It's always associated with the roles that we play. Not play, but the roles that we find ourselves in. Whether it is being a mother, a grandmother, a wife, people use their job roles as what they do.
Continue for 8.3 miles.
And really, in thinking about that, a lot of times that's what defines us, y'all. We're not thinking about who we are as a person. We're thinking about the hat that we may be wearing for the day, or in some cases for the hour, because it changes from time to time. Whether you have, if you are, you have children, if you're married, whether you're single, what kind of work you're involved in, what kind of outside activities, you know, you are involved in. That hat changes. And too many times, I'm not going to say sometime, I'm going to say too many times, we equate who we are with the roles that we ourselves in. And this message is kind of to remind us that we're more than just mothers, grandmothers, wives, da-da-da-da-da. We are more than that. And if you don't take anything else from this video, is to reflect on who you are, not what you do. Who are you? And I'm gonna tell you, for us older ladies, the reason it hit me like a ton of bricks is because I hadn't even thought about that in years. I can remember going after things and wanting to do, but I never lost track of who I was and what I wanted to do. And a lot of times that's what we do. We often forget. We lose ourselves in other people, in things, situations, work, whatever your case may be. I challenge you today, tonight, whatever it is when you hear this, remember who you are. If you don't know, you need to dig deep. Find her. She's in there. She's in there. She's always been there. A lot of times she gets pushed to the side while we handle this role or that role. Bring her back out. She's waiting on us. She is waiting on us to remember who we are. This doggone camera's going sideways, and I'm sorry, y'all. Hey, hopefully it'll hold out till I get where I'm going. But again, I want you to try to remember what it was that you focused on. What was it that made your heart patter when you thought about what you wanted to do and how you wanted to do it? But you might have got a little sidetracked. You know? We all get sidetracked, baby. This called life. And it be lifing. So, just because you might have suppressed her just a little bit, that girl, that young lady, she's still there. And she's just waiting. She's just waiting. She's waiting on something. What is that something? She's waiting on us to decide to make a choice or make some choices. So again, my challenge for today is to go within. Find that young lady. Remember who she is. I'm going to leave it at that for right now. Maybe I'll visit this again. I hope you'll leave me a message in the comments. Tell me how this may impact you, because it impacts us all of us. And it does not matter whether you are married or single. It does not matter. There are other things other than marriage and children that can get you sidetracked being that person and not that role. Okay? So wherever you are, may you be blessed in mind, body, and spirit. Until the next video, peace and love to you. Okay, I'm back with part 2. Seems like this is getting to be a trend. While I was in this book sale, I came across a title. The book was called Living the Best Life. Now, from what I read, it has something, it's by Jesse Weaver, but I think it has something to do with somebody on Instagram that's trying to show themselves as being one thing when they're really something else or something. I don't know. That's what I got. But that has nothing to do with what I'm about to say. What I want to say aligns with what I talked about before I went in. Are we living our best life? Because the reason I say that is because the young girl, the young lady, the person, the woman that I challenge you to go inside and look for, you wouldn't have to look for if we weren't already living the best life. Does that make sense? As we put on these different hats and we perform in these roles, it may not be a complete lie, but it is partial, because we're not using our whole self. We are suppressing that person, that young lady, that girl who had expectations and whatever it was that we let go by the wayside in order to be who people think we are, or project what we think we are, because we've forgotten who we really are. Now, if you get that, if that went over your head, I can't help you. I don't know how to make it any plainer than that. Again, I challenge you to go in and look. She may be in there deep, because I don't know how long it's been since you and her had a talk. I don't know. So it'll be up to you as to how far you go in and what will it take. Decide what will it take to be in balance with that person that's gotten left by the wayside. And I want you to know, if you're being true to yourself, you can do these roles, you can be these roles, but there has to be a balance. There has to be a balance. within, so without. You have to have a balance. You can't cut off one. Well, you can, because you've been doing it for a while. But it's unhealthy. For your mind, it's unhappy for your, unhealthy. For your spirit, and it can definitely weigh down your soul. So, I just wanted to put that little part out there. You don't have to live a lie. You don't. You don't. But you got to make choices. And if you have to work a little bit at a time to get to that place, so be it. But whatever it takes, she's waiting on him. She's waiting on you. Don't let her down. Okay? Again, I say peace. And I'll check you on the next video.